here one night or tuning in only for trucks. Come on back, brother. Please subscribe, brother.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Only 4 Trucks. I'm up in Middletown, New York, and it's snowing. I wasn't expecting it to be snowing up here. As I was coming up the thruway, I saw a little snow on the shoulders and banks and such, and I didn't think nothing of it. Like 15-20 minutes later, it was just coming down. And I just got off the interstate, and most of these roads aren't really cared for just yet. I think the snow, flying kind of where they haven't gotten out and hit it yet. So taking our sweet old time, being very careful. Driving in the snow. Can't say I do it very often. I try to avoid it at all costs. I want to say the last time I drove a truck in the snow was the first video on the channel when I brought the R model back from North Dakota. I'm trying to think if I drove a truck in the snow since then. I plowed snow in a dump truck, last year or the year before, so that's kind of, that don't count to me. Loaded with salt with a plow on it, it's like different, but I mean, it is driving in the snow, but it's not like this. I prefer not to haul or work in the snow, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this should be a very easy unload. I just have one little box on the trailer, so it'll be a quick pick and go, and then hopefully I can get out of this weather as fast as possible. Makes for some awesome pictures, which is cool. But other than that, it's like, no thanks, Speaking of, I might get a picture right here with these trees, because this road's so dead. I think I'm going to take a picture right here. I think so. Can't tell me those pictures aren't worth it. I can see that I've been on this road a handful of times. I know that the traffic is minimal this direction, and I can see way back to see if there's nobody coming, so it's well worth it. That's quite easy. Looks like another truck here is pulling into the same job. Hopefully he gets out of the way, because he's stuck out on the road anyway. You guys can stand here and talk about that somewhere else. Let's go. Move it. Leaving me out here in the road, man. Now we got a car coming up. I just put the hazards and the strobes on. He's going around. So that's good. But I would definitely like this guy to move it. Alright, so I guess I can go around. That's what he's telling me. I'll make do. Oh, this down so I can see. Okay.
So you put up full zone.
Yep. He said my truck's broke down, so you got to get real close. Don't worry, buddy. I know how to drive. I'll fit around you. I'll do it backwards if you want. At least you got off the road before it broke down. Alright guys, once I get up here and it just follows this dirt road up and around to a big plateau where they're putting up a big concrete building. Once I get up there and situated, I'll show you guys what I got on the trailer. Absolutely nothing special. And then, yeah, we'll pick this stuff up and we'll roll out of here. So, and I'll probably use the other GoPro without the ND filter because I'm afraid it might be too dark. But maybe I'll look at the footage ahead of time and then I'll make that decision. But yeah. See you guys in a bit. Well guys, as I said, it's snowing pretty good. Made it here nice and easy, nice and safe. And I'll be doing the same thing heading out of here, going super slow, taking my time. And then in about a half hour, I should be out of the snow, coming down the thruway, and then I'll be good. I'm gonna stop in Newark and pick up some aluminum, or not, maybe not aluminum, but galvanized railing. So it shouldn't be too bad once I get out of this snow. But as you can see, like I said, it was just a small box and some spreaders on the trailer. So very small load. Camera's probably getting wet here. But yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff unstrapped and then, yeah, get unloaded real quick and then I'll throw the GoPro on and we'll get out of here. So yeah, man, it's cold. Whew. Well guys, we're unloaded, pulling off the job. I was here for about a half hour. I am gonna keep using the ND filter because even though it was a little dark on that other footage, I feel like it's going to get brighter as the day goes on because it was still kind of morning out. So it should be a little bit brighter now. And yeah, so I'm going to try it. It is what it is. But it's still snowing pretty good as you see. I'm going to take my sweet old time. Once I get out to the thruway, it shouldn't be as bad. And then like I said, about a half hour down the thruway, I should have no issues after that. It should be maybe just rain, but the snow should stop, so let's hope that's the case.
Hey, there's a truck broke down at the entrance.
Yeah, he was there when I came in.
Yeah, he's still there.
All right.
We're gonna try to pull it up, so don't go down.
Okay, you want me to stay up?
You go behind him, or
Yeah, I can do that.
might be better off up here.
Okay, I'll back up.
We're gonna try to pull him out.
Thank you. Well, I just got screwed. So remember that truck that was broke down at the entrance? They said they're going to try to pull them up here, which it's probably not going to be that easy. I don't know what they're using, but that means I'm going to have to sit here and wait. Ah, that blows. Well, I guess I'll let you know, and I'll film when they drag that roach coach up the road. Oh boy. And I'm spinning the tires. That's wonderful. Let's lock the rears. Okay. See if I can't pull forward. Get a little momentum, straighten up a little bit to avoid the resistance. Try again. Nothing. Spinning them. Okay. Well, they might not have a choice. I might have to go down there behind this guy. Let's try again. Nope. You guys are screwed. I can't back up. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Love it. Love it. Oh, I didn't even think of that, to be honest. What if I can't back up now? Now I'm blocking the whole road. That was stupid, wasn't it? on, baby, come on. There it is. Had some lumber or something back there. I pushed it with the ICC bumper, which, whatever. We're good. All right. I'm out of the way the best I can get. So I'll let you guys know how this goes. Now, I ain't trying to start no trouble. But when you buy yourself a real truck, you know, you get where you're going. You buy that new stuff, you kind of need a bulldozer to get where you're going. And a chain, I guess. But hey, you made it, right? Woo! Get after it, son. Man. Think it had anything to do with emissions? Maybe. No cow piss for me. I'm good to roll. Oh, this is great. What a day. Woo. Let's get back to work. I'm ready to hit the road. Shoo-wee. Man. A little too new. All right, guys. I kind of busted that guy's chops on the short, but I thought it was funny. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Gotta get views somehow. But, hopefully he gets that thing figured out. I don't like to see anybody stuck out here. Anywhere, for that matter. But, yeah. We're gonna take our sweet old time, get up the road safe and sound, hopefully get back on the thruway, get out of this snow, pick up some galvanized railing somewhere around 10 o'clock, and then get home by lunchtime. That would be a beautiful day, wouldn't it? I left at 4 in the morning, so call it 8 hours, 4 to 12, you know? But hey, if I gotta work 20, I'll do it. You know? I don't stop at 8 hours, I don't stop when I feel like it. I stop when the job's done. It's the way life works, if you ask me. Like I said, we're going to be taking our sweet old time. I chose not to put a camera facing back on the trailer. Reason being is both of my battery covers are knocked off the GoPros, and I do have one in there, but I didn't feel like dealing with it to make, not battery covers, but the side that wires plug in. So it's not fully waterproof as it usually would be. And I didn't feel like dealing with it. And yes, it would give you guys a little bit of something to see, but there's nothing tight. So it's like, yeah, you could see, you know, the snowy scenery and stuff, but I'm sorry. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to have the issue. I didn't want it to get soaking wet, blasted with snow. It just, I didn't want to. So I apologize for the lack of beautiful content scenery, but you got to take it for what it is. I do want to get a little bit of momentum here, although I don't think traction is going to be an issue, especially not with the diffs locked. I'm glad I caught that when I did. I immediately thought about it there. I mean, it's okay probably to drive, you know, up to the 18 miles an hour that I was going, but that could have been very bad. This isn't new enough to where it would have started beeping at me and telling me and whatever. So I'm glad that I caught that. Everybody makes mistakes, you know, I'm not perfect. And I'm not going to edit it out and be like, I didn't forget. No, I forgot. Things happen, you know? But I catch it usually quick enough, which is good. But, yeah. I'm mostly concerned about, you know, the same things as everybody else would be. Downhills, stopping, things of that nature. Jackknifing, whatever. I don't have the most snow experience. I've only driven in the snow a handful of times. A lot of experience in a car. I mean, I'm pretty good. But not in a truck or trailer. And you know, I believe I'm a decent driver, but I'm not going to be cocky by any means. So I can't afford anything to happen in any way. So take my sweet old time like a rookie out here. I'm no ice road trucker. You guys that run the snow all the time and all that, have at it, boys. You guys are better than me. You got it. More power to you. I respect you guys for it, but I don't want no parts of it. No thanks. I know there's some of you people, you know, wherever it snows a lot, you might be out Colorado or maybe even Alaska, whatever, and you guys, that ain't nothing, you know, couple feet, we get through. That's fine. You guys can go 75 mile an hour and blast through the snow and do it way better than I probably could on a summer day, but not me. So we got a pretty good hill here, and I know this road, so I'm gonna, you know, get some speed going. That way I don't have any traction issues. And then once I get to the hill, I'm gonna stay light on the throttle to try to keep the wheels from spinning. Beautiful. Now we let off and coast because we got a little downhill coming. Like I said, not being the most experienced, I know what I should do. Not necessarily what I should do, but like I have a general idea of things, ways to try to, you know, help things out. Like if the trailer starts coming around, you might have to let off the brakes or get in the throttle, let the wheel start spinning again to straighten itself back out, pull the trolley brake. I get it, but I never had to do it in an emergency situation to where I have experienced it. I'd like to think I know what it's going to do, or to an extent how to fix or correct what's happening if I was in an emergency situation. But in my opinion, you know, the snow makes it that threshold there. Once you're out of control, there's really no bringing it back. There's no saving it. You're just kind of stuck hanging on for the ride at that point, you know. And I don't want to be in that scenario. So this is a downhill, nice little bend around, and then we should be coming up on a right-hand turn if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, I'm taking my sweet old time. It's more slushy than anything, but hey, it's just not worth it. I could probably take this turn at 40 and have no problem, but it's not worth risking it for me. We're rolling around 15 mile an hour. Keep it nice and easy. As Diane would say, easy turbo. Try not to wreck it. I could hear her. Oh, that's great. And then I could hear her looking at the snow and saying, "Funkin' Wagnall. The goddamn wind." What's making all that noise? The stack or something? I'm not used to that noise. It's strange. It's not my seat. I haven't moved anything in here. See, and then you got to look out for little leftover piles of snow like that. Knock my watermelons off. Maybe clip the bumper, bend the bumper. The stuff's not good. So we got to make this right here. Got the signal going. Like I said, guys, it's not that bad. It's mostly slush, but you know, you get a little out of control when it's over, so no need for that. Now there's no traffic other than them two, and then we get to go, so I'm just going to keep letting it roll like I am, and I'm going to go, because I'm going to get my green light here in a minute. So like another thought that I just wanted to share with you guys. Look at that. I was gonna say, what I do is I drive, you know, and think to myself, at what point do I say I'm gonna run that light, whether it changes colors or not? And I was gonna explain that to you as I got there, but it turned yellow before I met the point of where I said I would run it in my head. So that's something I do a lot. Like I'll drive up to a light and say, okay, once I get to a certain point, I'm running it regardless, because it's the safest thing to do. And of course, there's a lot of factors that go into that. The conditions, the traffic, the cross traffic, pedestrians. Like, there's a lot of variables that play into that thought. But like, I have to think of that, and so does every other driver. You know, trucks more so due to our weight and things, but you know, that's something I think about at every light, at every intersection. You know what I mean? It's crazy how much you think about and how much goes on when you're driving a truck. Some people just really underestimate it, but it's a lot. People are like, oh, you just drive for a living, you don't do nothing. Like, it's mentally tiring for sure. Like, for sure. And then you get out and chain and do things and load and unload. Your body gets tired. You're up and down climbing, and you're using muscles to tighten things down. It's not simple. It's not easy. Harder than you think it is. So this puts us on Route 17. That'll run us down to 87, which is the New York Thruway. That'll run us down to 287, cut over to Newark. So we got like a half hour, 25 minutes on this 17, I think. And then we'll hit 87. And as soon as we get on 87, like within minutes, we should be out of the snow. At least that's how it was coming up here. If the snow and storm moved that way, I don't know. But that's what I'm hoping for. I hope to drive the next 25 minutes on a plowed highway, and then the snow dissipates and we're back to rain or no precipitation at all. That's the goal. That's the goal. A little chilly. Roll those windows up. So we have 18 miles to get to 87 South, which is the New York Thruway. Like I said, it's about a half hour, maybe 35, whatever, I don't know, something like that. And this condition, maybe 40 minutes, but either way, we're just gonna take our sweet time. At least this is plowed. Of course, careful on bridges. They freeze before roads. Read the sign. Usually says it. Most bridges. Well, guys, we made it. We're in Jersey City. The snow stopped pretty quick after I stopped filming. And then it rained for a while coming down 287. And then I ran 17 all the way over to here. And we're about 5 minutes out. Well, guys, I'm pretty upset. I just drove the last 5 minutes here. Had some really good shifting, some good turns. Said a couple jokes. And then got here, went to turn around and turn the camera off. And I forgot to press the record button. Ah, man. That was like really good stuff. I'm pretty upset about that. Like, the mic's even on. Like, look at this deal. Sorry, wrong hand. I shouldn't do that. But anyway, this thing's on. Mic's on, blue light, that's on, but I forgot to press record on the GoPro. But anyway, guys, we have Ren over there. He's getting loaded up, and then once he's done, I'll get loaded. And I've been here once before. This place is very slow, so it's gonna suck. It's like 9:45 or something. So I'll probably be here for every bit of an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But either way, it's Friday. Sorry, posting was a little slow this week. Just a lot going on, and then with the turbo letting go, that was a hard night, so that kind of knocked me back for 2 days. But I mean, I had to do one the next day, but still, it was tough. But yeah, I'm gonna go mess with Ren, and then guess I'll see you guys then. This guy swears by his Peterbilt. He tells me it does a little better than that Kenworth. I don't know how I feel about that, but see how he made out so far and tell us what I have to look forward to. So tell me what I have to look forward to on the wait to get loaded. It's probably gonna be a while.
No, the guy's pretty good. Probably a shit show.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to interlock them.
Oh, you do on this?
Yeah, you just gotta get 40 foot on 36 foot.
Nice. That's how you do it. Some extra footage on it. Yeah, I'm gonna hang around, wait, get loaded, and then see you guys there. So just to save me, so he could fit both loads, this guy had to zigzag it back and forth to interlock all these bundles, because the amount that both loads were gonna be, it wouldn't have fit any other way. So I just feel bad that he's been out here doing this much for that long. Like, that's rough. So luckily for me, my trailer's 45 foot and I need 40 foot worth of this stuff, so I'm good. But he had a nightmare trying to put, let's say, 55 foot on this 48, whatever he had to do. But he made it work, but that's why it took him 2 hours to get loaded. So I should be much better off. Yeah, that's rough, that's a rough deal. But I mean, these guys are getting it though, check them out. Not bad for Jersey City. Shoo! Man, and apparently we're both running these together on Monday, hopefully. So that'll be some cool trucking. I won't have nowhere. Shoo! I won't have anywhere to mount a camera on this trailer because it's all aluminum. Well, these should be these should be steel. I keep thinking they're aluminum. The trailer's aluminum, but these should be steel. So maybe I can magnet to that and film us both, or film me anyway. Yeah, that's the plan, guys. So I'm gonna help him throw some straps. I'm gonna pull up and get loaded, and then we'll do our thing. Well, guys, Ren was nice enough to hang out, help me get loaded. We're halfway there. I have half the bundles on, switch the other side of the road. I'm gonna put the other half on. I'm gonna slap a GoPro on his trailer, and I can film the front of mine. So should get some cool shots rolling out, and then that'll wrap up this video. So let's get to it. no, that swivel thing that's cracked loosened up and it swung around and was facing the wrong way downward. But it was definitely gonna fall off. And I don't think it can even stay tight at this point. Well, guys, I'm glad I didn't lose my camera. At least that's a win.
Like somebody's got to run the Best Buy.
Yeah, definitely. That or Amazon. I'd rather have one that doesn't swivel because that little plastic thing sucks. I'd rather just screw on like the rest of them do. Alright, well now that I believe I have my GoPro figured out, man, it kept shutting off and messing up, guys, so sadly, definitely didn't get anything I thought you got. But we rolled out of the job, and my GoPro, this plastic mount that rotates for the magnet, that is cracked, so it wouldn't stay tight. Almost fell off his trailer. I grabbed that at a red light, and I thought this thing was running the whole time, and I looked up to check, and sure enough, it was off. So I don't know. Sorry, for the loss of footage there, but we're on the Jersey Turnpike. Maybe an hour and 15 or so, we should be back. And yeah, it's been very good so far. It sucks because, wow, that was a pretty big rock. It sucks because all the good stuff you missed, now it's over. So, it sucks. You guys recognize that trailer? I used to run with that guy. He was a nice guy. He's been running with Resteel for a long time. Man, I'm so mad that this camera kept doing what it was doing. That just blows. So I wanted to show you guys, like, this is the little plastic piece that had broken. It mounts onto this magnet here. So this used to go there, and then you would hold this to tighten it up, and it would go into the base of the GoPro. But now I just finished breaking this off of there, and I could just run this thread into the bottom of the GoPro mount and bottom it out, and it stays tight. And I could also use this to thread into the bottom of the 360 camera that I have not used yet. So I might try the 360 camera on Monday. I just found out that my boss is going to be running that on the road with me, so Ren just dropped it. And yeah, so Monday I believe Bossman and I are running down to Beltsville, Maryland, I think, to deliver this galvanized railing. So that's the game plan. Yeah, if you haven't, please subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, brother. Over